Good morning. Today we will see one more problem for this DIF FFT, that is decimation in frequency, fast Fourier transform, inverse discrete. So previously we have seen DFT, DIT, DIF, and here it is DFT which uses this DIF FFT, and this is a sequence x of k is equal to. So this is a sequence, and already said the first step what we have to do is we have to take the complex conjugate. So x of 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now write the values for this. This is 140, and here it is minus 4.688. Here we have plus, so minus J77.248. And here it is minus 24. Here we have plus, so minus J32. Then the next one, x of 3, minus 27.312. Here we have plus, so substitute minus J13.248. Here it is minus 28. Here it is minus 27.312. Here we have minus, so substitute plus J13.248. And here it is minus 24. We have minus, so use plus 30. J32. Here it is minus 4.688. Here we have minus, so substitute plus J77.248. So this is the step 1. So here we have step 1 for solving this DIF FFT using the same IDFT. Then what is the step 2? Step 2. So we have seen this previously. The step 2, what we have to do is write these values in the original order. We should not bit reverse this, because if it is DIT, we have to write in the bit reversal order in the input side. Since it is DIF, no need to write in the bit reversal order. So write this original order, that is x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So x of 1. What is x of 0? Now refer our previous and copy down from that. So what is x of 0 is equal to 140. So this is our question. So 140. Here it is minus 4.688 minus J77.248. And here it is minus 24 minus J32, and x of 3 is minus 27.312 minus J13.248. Then x of 4 is minus 28. X of 5 is minus 27.312 plus J13.248. And here it is minus 24 plus J32. Here it is minus 4.688 plus J77.248. So this is what we have to do in the step 2. So first step is make this as complex conjugate. Then the second step, write this original order in the input side. And the third one is, let us move on to the butterfly diagram. So what we have to do, substitute minus 1 in the bottom line. Here it is minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Then what we have to do, write that middle factor area, that is W8 power 0. Here it is W8 power 1, W8 power 2. Here it is W8 power 3. Then what is the next step? So now let us proceed here. Here it is 140. So already I said write this first value so that it will be easy for you. Minus 4.688 minus J77.248. Then minus 24 minus J32. Then here minus 27.312 minus J13.248. And here it is minus 28. And here it is no, you should not continue here. This is fifth line. Let us complete this first line. Here again start from the first line. So here it is 140. Now copy from here, that is minus 4.688 minus J77.248 minus 24 minus J32 minus 27.312 minus J13.248. Now let us see here, this is 140. Then where is the line here? Minus 28. Then the second line, that is minus 4.688 minus j 77.248. Now check this line. Here it is minus 27.312 plus j 13.248. And here we have minus 24 minus j 32. Now check this line. Here it is minus 24 plus j 32. Now here we have minus 27.312 minus j 13.248. Now check this line. Here it is minus 4.688 plus j 77.248. And here it is 140. Now check here minus 28. So minus 28 into minus will be plus 28 into output factor W 8 power 0. Then the next one is, check here, that is minus 4.688 minus j 77.248. And here we have minus 27. So minus into minus will be plus 27.312. And here we have plus into minus minus j 13.248. Then the next one is, check this line, minus 24 minus j 32. Here we have minus 24. Minus into minus plus 24. Plus into minus minus j 32. Then the next one is, here we have minus 27.312 minus 13.248. And here it is minus into minus will be plus 4.688. Plus into minus will be minus j 77.248. Now this should be multiplied with the middle factor W8 power 0. And here we have W8 power 1. And here it is W here. Here it is W8 power 2. And here it is W8 power 3. Now what is 140 minus 28, which is equal to 112. And here check here minus 4.688 minus 27.312. So which is equal to minus 32. Then here minus, and here we have plus. So that will be equal to minus j 64. And here minus 20 plus j 32 minus j 32. So which is equal to minus 48. Then the next one is, check here. Here we have minus 27.312 minus 4 point. Minus 27.312 plus 4.688. So which is equal to minus 32. Then here minus plus. So plus j, this is minus 30 plus. So we have 64. Then here 140 plus 28 into W8 power 0 is 1. So we have which is equal to 168. Now check here what we have to do is, here we have W8 power 1. Now let us multiply this. See here, here we have minus 4.688 minus j 77.248 plus 27.312 minus j 13.248 into W8 power 1. Now what we have to do, here we have 4.68, 27.312, that is 27.312 minus 4.688. So it is equal to 22.624. Then here we have minus minus, so minus j. So minus j 77.248 plus 13.248 is equal to 90.49. So we can write this as 90 into, what is this W8 power 1? That is 0.707 minus j 0.707. So this is 22.624 into 0.707 is equal to 15.9. So we can write this as 16. Then minus j 16. Here we have minus 90 into 0.707 is equal to 63.6. So we can write that as j 64. Then minus into minus plus j square 64. So we can write this as 16 minus j 16 minus j 64 minus 64. So 64 minus 16, which is equal to minus 48. And here we have 64 plus 16 is equal to 80 minus j 80. Therefore the answer for this is minus 48. So here we have to write minus 48 minus j 80. Then next one, here we have plus 24 minus 24 cancels. So we have minus j 32 minus j 32 into w8 power 2. So what is this w8 power 2? That is minus j 64 into w8 power 2 is minus j. So minus into minus plus j square 64, which will be equal to minus 64. So here the answer is minus 64. Then the final one, that is minus 27.312 minus j 13.248 plus 4.688, this point. Minus j 77.248 into w8 power 3. So now what is here? 27.312 minus 4.688 is equal to 22 point, that is minus 22.624. Then here minus j 90, because already we have used this, into w8 power 3 is minus 0.707 minus j 0.707. Now 22.624 into 0.707 will be equal to 15.9. So we can write this as minus into minus plus, so 16, then minus into minus plus j 16, and here it is 90 into 0.704. Already we have seen 64. So minus into minus will be plus j 64, minus into minus will be plus j square 64. Therefore it will be equal to 16 plus j 64 plus 16 will be 80, then minus 64. So 64 minus 16 will be equal to 48. Therefore it is minus 48 plus j 80. So this is the answer for this final stage. So which is equal to minus 48 plus j 80. So we have found the answer for this step. Now what we have to do? We have to substitute this in the next step. Let us move on to the next step. So here what we have to do? Here copy this values here. First what we have to do? Just copy this values here. Here it is 112. Here it is minus 32 minus j 64. And here it is minus 48. Here it is minus 32 plus j 64. Here it is 168. Then the next one is minus 48 minus j 80. Here minus 64. And here it is minus 48 plus j 80. Let us check this once, which is equal to 112 minus 32 minus j 64 minus 48 minus 32 plus j 64, 168 minus 48 minus j 30 minus 64 minus 48 plus j 80. That's it. Now what we have to do? Now we have to substitute minus 1 in the bottom line. Here it is minus 1, minus 1. Here it is minus 1. Here it is minus 1. Then the next one is substitute the middle factor, that is w8 power 0, and here it is w8 power 2. So here it is w8 power 0 and here it is w8 power 2. Now what we have to do? So now follow this and find the answer. Here we have 112. So 112. Then minus 48. Here it is minus 32 minus j 64. Then minus 32 plus j 64. And here it is 112. Then here we have minus 48. So minus into minus plus 48 into w8 power 0. And here it is minus 32 minus j 64. And here it is minus into minus plus 32 plus into minus minus j 64 into w8 power 2 middle factor. Then let us move on to the next one. So here it is 168. So here we 168 minus 64. Here minus 48 minus j 80. And here it is minus 48 plus j 80. Then here we have 168. So minus into minus will be plus 64 into w8 power 0. Then here it is minus 48 minus j 80. Then here it is minus into minus plus 48 plus into minus minus j 80 into w8 power 2. Now what we have to do, let us write the answer for this. That is 112 minus 48 will be equal to 64. And here we have plus j 64 minus j. So here we have minus 64. W840 is 1. So 112 plus 48 will be equal to 160. And here we have plus 32 minus 32. So we have minus j, that is minus j 64 minus j 64. So we have minus j 128 into W842 is minus j. So the final answer will be equal to minus 128 because j square, so j square minus minus will become plus, j square will be minus. Here 168 minus 64 will be 104, and here we have plus j minus j, so which is equal to minus 48 minus, so minus 96, and here we have 168 plus 64, so that is 4, that is 2, then 3, 2, 232, and the final step is here we have plus 48 minus 48, and the W842 is, so we have minus j80 into W8 power 2, so that is minus j 160 into minus j. Therefore the final answer will be equal to minus 160, because j into j minus minus plus j square 160, so minus 160. This is the answer. Now what we have to do, take this to the next step. So we have completed up to this stage. Now we are moving to the last stage. Now write the answers here. Here it is 64 minus 64. This is 160 minus 128, 104 minus 96, 232 minus 160, and now substitute minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 in the bottom lines, and no need to substitute that twiddle factor, that is W8 power 0. Now here it is 64 minus 64, and here it is 64 minus into minus plus 64. Here it is 160 minus 128. Here it is 160 plus 128 minus into minus, that is 104 minus 96, then 104 minus into minus plus 96, this is 232 minus 160, then 232 plus 160, because already I said this many times. So 64 minus 164, 64 minus into minus plus 64, so 160 minus 128, 160 minus into minus plus 128, 104 minus 96, 104 minus into minus plus 96, 232 minus 160, 232 minus into minus plus 160. Now let us write the answer for this. Now what is the answer? 64 minus 64 will be equal to 0, and here it is equal to 128, and here it is equal to 32, and here it is equal to 288, and here it is equal to 8, here it is equal to 200, here it is equal to 30 minus 72, here it is equal to 392. Now this is in the bit reversal order, so write this in the correct order. X of 0, here it is x of 4, 2, 0, 4, 2, 6, so x of 2, x of 6, 1, 5, 3, 7. Now let us write the final answer, that is n complex conjugate of n will be equal to, x of 0 is 0, that is from the problem we have to write x of 0, 0, then x of 1 is 8, then x of 2, where is our x of 2, will be 32, x of 3 72, x of 4 128, x of 5 200, x of 6 288, and x of 7 is 392. And finally x star of n, that is equal to 0, 8, 32, 72, 128, 200, 288, 392 the whole divided by 8. Therefore x of n is equal to 0, 1, 4, 9, 3, 25, 36, 49. This is the final answer. Now remember, actually this is the answer for the problem x of n is equal to n square, 0 less than or equal to n less than or equal to 7, 0 otherwise. So this is what we have solved during DIT, and we have got the answer as this. We have got the answer like this. This is the answer for that problem, that is x of n is equal to n square for 0 less than or equal to n less than or equal to 7, 0 otherwise. So this is the problem which we have solved for DIT, and this is the answer for that. We have taken the answer as question for this DIF, and we have solved that question and we have got the same answer. So we have completed up to this DIT, DIF. Hope you will understand this. If you like this, subscribe, share and support. Thank you.